Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. Welcome to lesson 4 from Noor al-Bayan. If you haven't watched the first 3 lessons, please pause the video and go watch them. You'll find the playlist in the description below. Noor al-Bayan is a curriculum that teaches you how to read Arabic in a fast and easy way. So let's get started. Today, inshallah, we'll talk about the 4th group of letters. And the first letter we have here is Sa. Sa. Next we have Sha, Sha. Then Saw, Saw. Da, Da. Qa, Qa. And La, La. So these 6 letters here make the 4th group. And I'll tell you why in a second we put them in one group. So as you guys see here, when we write these 6 letters on the line, all of them have a big belly that goes under the line. So if you look at the first letter here from the right, Sa, you see you write the 3 teeth for the Sa on top of the line, and then you have a big belly that goes under. Same thing goes for the Sha, has a big belly under the line. And then you also have the Sa with a big belly, same for Da and Qa and La. The reason why I put these 6 letters together is that when these letters come in the beginning or the middle of the word, I want you to imagine a scissors coming and cutting their big belly as you see here. So the Sa, the bellies for these letters will disappear, and all of them will have like a helping hand that kind of like sleeps on that line. Okay, so that's why I put these letters together in one line, because all of them lose their big belly once you put them in the beginning or the middle of a word. So let's take a look at how these letters are written and how they change the way they look when they come in the beginning and middle of the word. Let's go. So let's start here with the first letter we have. The first letter we have is Sa, and it looks like I have one tooth, another tooth, and then a third tooth, and then you have a big belly that goes under a line. And then we have our friendly fatha. So this is how Sa looks like on its own. But once Sa comes in the beginning of the word, so you see this big belly right here, so this whole thing is going to disappear. So this is, let's try to write it again. So this is how it's going to look like. So here are the 3 teeth for the Sa, and then instead of the big belly going down, we're going to have a straight line, just like this. So this is how Sa look like in the beginning of the word, and in the middle of the word it also looks like that, but it would have a helping line connecting it to the other letter that comes before it. So this is how Sa would look like in the beginning or the middle of the word. Now let's look at Sha. So here is Sha. Sha is pretty much the twin of Sa. So it looks like Sa, but with 3 dots. And then we have our fatha. So I want you to guess what's going to happen now to the Sha. Same exact thing. It's going to lose the belly. So Sha, it's going to lose the big belly, will be gone. And then we'll write it on the line. 3 teeth, a helping line, and the 3 dots. So that's Sha. Okay. Now let's take a look at Saw. Saw, the fatha. Okay. And what's going to happen to it? Same thing, you'll lose the big belly. Saw, just like that. And same thing for a Da. Da is the same thing. It's written the same way, like this, and then the only difference that it would have a dot. So this is how you make a Da. You make a Saw with a dot. And then same thing. Saw with a dot. So that will be a Da. Okay. So let's take a look at our next letter. So we have Qa, which is made of a circle and then a big belly going under, belly, and then we have the 2 dots and a fatha. Qa. Okay. and this will change when it comes in the beginning and mid of the word. And this is how it would look like. This whole thing will disappear, and then you make the circle, and then you just make the straight line. Oh, and the two dots and the fatha. Okay, so on its own, it's a circle and a big belly. And then when you write it on beginning or middle, same thing, you make the circle, and then instead of the big belly, you have a line. And then the last letter we have today in this group is letter la. So it looks like the handle of an umbrella. Okay, la, la. Same thing, the big belly will disappear, right? And we will end up with a straight line. Okay, la, la. Okay, so this is how these letters look like in the beginning and middle of the word. Okay, let's go and read some words. Okay, great, alhamdulillah. So let's try to read this word here. So the first letter we have on the right, we have sha, then we have ra, and then we have ha. Okay, let's see how we're going to put these letters together. So sha, it lost a big belly, like we studied. Okay, and then we have the line on, we have a straight line. So we have sha. Okay, next we have ra. So together, sha-ra, sha-ra. Okay, then next we have ha. All three of them together, sha-ra-ha, sha-ra-ha. Okay, mashallah. Okay, excellent job. Next we have sa, ra, and kha. Okay, all of these letters are heavy letters, so we have to be careful saying that word now. So we have sa, saw, and then next we have ra. So together we have sara, sara, and then we have kha. Saraha, saraha. Very good. Okay. Next we have sha, ha, and na. So sha, ha, together, shaha, shaha. And remember the ha, we talked about that in the second group. You can refer to the second video. So shaha. And then if you look at na, we talked about na in the first group. So together we have shahana, shahana. Next, we have ba, la, gha. So ba and la are light letters, and gha is a heavy letter. Inshallah, we're gonna make another video on heavy letters and light letters. But for now, let's put these letters together. So we have ba, la. So together we have bala, and then we have gha. Okay, if we put these three letters together, we have balagha, balagha. Excellent job. I think you guys are ready to look at some words from the book. Okay, so these are how words are written in an Arabic book. Okay, so if we look at the first word on the right here, I want to give you like a couple of seconds to look at it and try to read it yourself. Let's see. Bismillah. Okay. You can pause the video if you need more time. Okay. So we have qa, ra together, qara, and then we have da, qarada, qarada. Very good. Next I have na, za together, naza, and then la, nazala, nazala. Very good. Okay, the third word here is za, ra, a. You guys notice this is a very special word because none of the letters is holding hands with anything, and we talked about that. We talked about the za and ra in the third group and how they're poor letters. They don't hold hands with anybody. So that's why this word It's all the letters are on their own. Okay, so زرع زرع. Okay. Next I have سارة 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 and then da. سارة سارة. Very good. Okay. Next I have سارة. Again سارة and then I have قا. سارقة سارقة. Okay, we come to the last word on this page and it's da ra together. Da ra. And the letters are not connected because they're poor letters. Da ra. And then we have the last letter ja. Da ra ja. Da ra ja. Alhamdulillah. You guys are doing a great job. Okay. And we are going to move on to the last set of words for today, inshallah. You guys have been working so hard, so we're almost done, inshallah. So let's keep doing this. So the first word we have here is ha, ra, ha, ra, tha, ha, ra, tha, ha, ra, tha. Very good. Next, we have another special word with that consists of four letters. So za, ra together, za, ra, and then da. Zarada, zarada. Very good. Next, we have another word that also has three poor letters. Okay. And if you want to know why they're called poor letters, refer to the previous video. We talked about them. Okay, so we have za, a, ra, ra. Very good. Okay. Next, I have za, ja, زجر زجر زجر. Next we have ba, ra, bara, za, baraza, baraza. Okay, and then the last word we have is ha, za together, haza, and then add the last letter b. حزب حزب. Okay, excellent job. Alhamdulillah. Okay, alhamdulillah. So that marks the end of our class today. And inshallah, we have one more group that we're going to study about next week. And that's it. You guys are going to be able, inshallah, to read any word that has a fatha, which is awesome. Any three letters word that has a fatha, you'll be a pro at it. You'll be able to read it, inshallah. Okay, see you next time. Assalamu alaikum.